Hey, everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to African Information Highway. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have a very interesting topic for today's show in which it is people really need to start acting like adults. All right, now, um, let's get right into this. I'm sure everybody has heard and saw the horrible mass shooting that just happened at that bank in Kentucky, in which more innocent lives were taken. A lot of people got hurt, and it was because of this 20 somewhat year old kid, this young man, uh, who was apparently maybe uh, yeah, a disgruntled worker or maybe a former disgruntled worker or whatever that has been holding a grudge against the staff at this bank. And here's the thing. If, I read the story about this young man, and he graduated from college, had all these degrees. He's so smart, but yet acted so stupid. Now, if you're a disgruntled worker, all right, really take your hand, shove it up where the sun don't shine, pull out your brain, act like an adult for once in your life. You're not the only person on the face of the earth that's ever got let go from a job. You're not. So stop, I'm acting like a bunch of babies, you know. Although, if they go, well, I can't feed my family now. Well, who told you to have such a huge family? Nobody forced you to have kids. Nobody forced you to do things in life. Honestly, you made the choice to do them. So, you know, go out, find somewhere else to work, find another bank. You know, this young man, he has all these degrees, like I said, and so smart. Could have gone to get another job at another bank. You know, seriously, not the only bank in the entire world. But you want to go in and shoot them all up and all this other nonsense and whatever. Because apparently he was maybe a disgruntled worker or a former worker that was still disgruntled and so had all this animosity towards the staff at this bank or whatever. Seriously, come on. I've said this before in many other episodes. This generation is raised way too soft. Discipline has been gone for way too long. Way too long. Seriously. And it's like if somebody is upset, or whatever, they go, "Mommy, Daddy, somebody said something that is like seriously, you don't go acting all stupid and everything and shooting them up and whatever because they said something or whatever. It's like, and I said this before in other episodes, in many other episodes, I said this. When you're raising your kids way too soft with no discipline inside them, what are they going to do when they grow up and have to go for a job and their bosses are not in a good mood? What are they going to do? Mommy, Daddy, help me. No. No. We need to bring discipline back. It's been gone for way too long. Way too long. And I'm not saying to teach your kids all this violence and stuff like that. If somebody yells at you, I won't shoot them up or beat them up or whatever. No, no, no. You don't do things like that. You can teach your kids self-defense. Yes, if somebody goes to attack you physically, you defend yourself. Yes. But if somebody is upset, somebody's yelling or whatever, you don't go to shoot them up and all this other nonsense. No. Too many of these parents are saying, but my sweet Petunia, No. The hell with you and your sweet petunia garbage. And not, you don't do this, but I'll give you a timeout. No, the hell with you and your timeout. This isn't a game. They don't get a timeout. No, this is real life. And here's another thing, and I said this in many episodes too. When all 50 states throughout the United States have to have proper bail reform, and that we need to have proper criminal justice reform. That's why you have all these kids doing all this sort of violence and everything, and they're getting away with it. They're getting away with it. No, we need to bring discipline back. It's been gone for way too long, ladies and gentlemen. Way too long. Time to bring it back. Seriously. If your kids do something wrong, discipline them. Discipline them. You have all these students attacking teachers, beating up teachers and stuff like that. Honestly, enough is enough. Enough is enough, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're going to go be a parent that turns around and say, well, I can't be there for my kid, or, I'm too busy. Well, then you shouldn't have had them. You shouldn't have had them. Nobody forced you to have kids. Seriously. Honestly. You can't be there for them. If you can't discipline them, you shouldn't have had them. You can't use the excuses. Honestly. And like I said in many of the episodes, what are your kids going to do when they have to go out into the real world for a job? And if their boss has a bad day or whatever, what are you going to teach your kids to do? Mommy, Daddy, I had a bad day. My boss yelled at me. No. Teach your kids how to be adults in life. Seriously. Honestly. And like I said, a perfect example of this young man in his 20s. Book smart. He got all these degrees and everything from college and whatever, and so on and so forth. Apparently was a disgruntled worker or a former worker that still held a grudge against the staff at the bank. And he went in with a gun to shoot him and whatever else. Seriously. Honestly. It's like enough is enough. Enough with the stupidity. Enough with treating them like little babies. Time to show discipline to them. You want them to grow into an adult that's to be a proper member of society, to progress and everything. Not to raise them to be a wimp and to act like a little baby when they don't get their way. Seriously, come on. Enough is enough with the nonsense. Enough is enough. Seriously. But anyways, I wanted to remind all my fans out there about the business that my husband and I have together called AWLDNY. The link to there is awldny.com. And you guys can check out all the items on there. And I also wanted to remind all my fans out there about my other business, my other website that I have called Advocate Information Highway. And the link to there is AIHNY.com. Again, that is AIHNY.com. And you guys could check out all the pages on there. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.